And here we go, kicking off the main card for Fight Lab 43 at the Great Coast Center in Charlotte. I'm Joe Pacheco, alongside me with Corey Von Egedy. How you doing, Corey?
I'm doing great this evening. How you doing, Joe?
Man, doing fantastic. I'm ready for this main card to start. It's going to be a lot of action happening in these last 6 fights.
Oh, yeah. We're gearing up for some fireworks here on this main card tonight. We got local, well, you could call him local, Keith Richardson bringing in at the main event. And we got Trey Single turning to the co-main event against Goley. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about Cody Goley.
No, I have too. I've heard nothing bad about the kid.
Oh.
Everything I've heard is that he's better than the last guy. He's better than this guy. He's better than this guy. It's going to be electrifying. See these two young talents. You got to think about it. These guys are, I think, what, 20 years old or 21 years old and turned pro and had a great amateur career.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to watch these guys develop as young men or almost kids into these young men who are being dominant at their weight class.
Young yet experienced, and it is crazy to watch the progression. You know, you look at Trey Singleton from a year ago, he's a completely different fighter than he was a year ago. He's improved so much. I'm interested to see what he's going to do tonight in his second pro fight. Second
pro fight, absolutely. His last amateur fight, remember, he got stopped early. It was no contest for that illegal knee to the head. And he's been on a tear ever since last year, just like you said. Just been dismantling everyone. And we have Wayne Martin coming to the cage right now.
Now, I've trained with Wayne Martin a number of times, and I'll tell you right now, he started off his career over at Dick Harrell's Martial Arts, getting his Muay Thai in, boxing with my buddy Kyle Harrell, who's been boxing since he was 15. Getting his hands right over there, then he moved on to Team Rock to get his ground game right. He's got Jordan Rinaldi in his corner. The guy has been on a tear since he started fighting. I want to say Wayne's 3-0 and with 3 finishes. I could be wrong about that, but the guy's dangerous, and he's not just a good fighter, he's a good athlete. A very dangerous man in Wayne Martin Jr.
Oh, anytime you put those two categories together, you have guys who are just good athletes and okay fighters, and you have guys who are great fighters and not very good athletes. When you have a total package, as you say, and Martin does, and Wayne Martin, you have the perfect concoction of an exciting fighter.
100%. The guy's dangerous. He finished his last fight, I want to say, with a devastating TKO. I know he's won a fight by KO before. I'm really interested to see what he does here tonight and what the game plan is. He's just dominated. I don't know much about the guy he's fighting, but I think Wayne was going to want to use his range and his athleticism on the feet, keep the fight on the feet. I know that's where he's comfortable. This is going to be a good one.
Absolutely, and I'm going to assume Ungar knows that, knowing that Wayne's, from Team Rock up there in Harrisburg with Snake and Rodney Wallace and Jordan Rinaldi, like you said earlier. You want to talk about talent and have people who have been there. Rodney Wallace has fought in UFC, he's fought in Bellator, he's fought overseas, he's fought in Brazil. Everywhere you can say is a big name, he's been there, done that, and sharing that experience with this young man, it's going to be exciting.
For experience.
No, and having that knowledge, having that leadership in front of you.
This young man comes to us from Raleigh, North Carolina. He holds an undefeated MMA record of 3 wins versus no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Josh Shotgun Ungar.
And no offense to Ungar at all, but he has the Roy Nelson going on right now.
He definitely is reminiscent of a Roy Nelson.
This young man comes to us from Charlotte, North Carolina. He also carries undefeated amateur mixed martial arts record of 4 wins versus 0 losses. Representing Team Rock, Charlotte. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Wayne Martin.
Wayne Martin bringing in the fans tonight here at Fight Lab 43.
This is going to be exciting. And what weight class is this again, Corey?
I want to say this is 85.
Middleweight.
85.
I think so too.
Yes, sir.
Don't be surprised later on in their career they go to welter. Either one of these guys go down to welterweight.
That would not surprise me at all. I think they both can do it. And I want to say Wayne has told me once he can start training full-time the way he wants to, he's going to make the move down to welterweight. And he will be a dangerous welterweight.
Absolutely.
He's a dangerous middleweight. I'm interested to see if Wayne stays on the feet and uses his range here. I'd imagine that is his game plan coming out in his southpaw stance. His hands are dirty now. Watch out. Watch out on the feet.
Looks very, very relaxed, like I say Wayne does.
It's not away. Wayne taking the center of the ring.
He's not.
Wayne train with a nice right leg kick.
Wayne doesn't seem to be too threatened by Ungar at all. Not
very
really
relaxed. Looking very comfortable in the fight lab cage. Another kick. He's wearing that leg out. That hurt. That was the third one he's landed so far. Gearing up for another one. Ooh, body kick.
The calm, methodical, the presence of his striker is very reminiscent to me of a Uriah Hall.
That's a good comparison. Wayne takes his back.
One thing, Ungar hasn't stopped moving. He's continued to work. He hadn't backed up at all much during this fight, which is very surprising.
Wayne being patient, not rushing anything. He knows he's in control. He slides in both hooks. He's looking to flatten Ungar out, soften him up, look for an opening. Ungar in a very bad spot early in this first round.
Absolutely. And Mike actually loses one of the hooks and re-sticks it back in. Ungar not doing much in this position, but he has to realize he's in a very bad spot right now. Martin having the neck around, the hand around the neck, and released it, looking to posture up. Ungar realizing Martin's high. Ungar looking for the reversal. Steps in, stakes around for the leg, look for a double leg.
Wayne's gonna look to jack up that left underhook there and reverse position. And there he goes. Hips back. Oh,
that was a nasty knee
by Wayne, and he is hurt. He has got Ungar hurt. And that is it, folks. Wayne Martin Jr. with ease, and he looked very calm doing that, Joe.
Absolutely.
Very nonchalant.
Saw the opening for that liver kick and actually executed to a T. Landed it right where he wanted to, and that was all he could do. The beautiful thing about those strikes to the liver is, you notice it wasn't a direct drop. As the toxin released from the liver, your body goes into shutdown. And that's exactly what we saw there. That kind of stifle, hold on, I think I'm kind of hurt, maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm hurt, I'm going to lay down now.
Yeah, that hurt me watching it.
One of our big fight sponsors is thefightdoctors.com. They're sponsoring the knockout of the night. They're a dedicated affiliation of board-certified subspecialty physicians consisting of neurosurgeons, trauma.
Is that Jeremy Perdue? Man, I haven't seen Jeremy Perdue in a while.
OBGYN.
Looking stout as ever, representing Team Rock up there in Harrisburg.
Advanced scientific knowledge to support the rigorous efforts of extreme athletes everywhere. Thefightdoctors.com.
All joking aside about Ungar, though, even though he does have that rather round midsection, if you take a look at his quads, he has a very, very stout lower base. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
Not tonight, not against Wayne Martin Jr., who keeps that undefeated record spotless, improving to, I want to say, 4-0 in his amateur career. Dominating again, another finish. I want to say this guy has finished every fight he's been in. He is a dangerous fighter who just keeps improving, and he didn't have much trouble getting this W here tonight.
Not at all. You want to talk about putting in cruise control? It looked like he just was coasting down a hill. I mean, just absolute no excitement, just kind of, I'm here to get the job done, executed, and ready to walk out.
He didn't even seem excited when he won.
It's kind of
walked off. It's just another day at the office. Acting like he's been there before. I
absolutely.
Appreciate the class. Both fighters classy as they just met at the middle of the ring to shake it out. We got the official decision right here. Wayne Martin Jr. by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to a halt 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the first round. Your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Wayne Martin.
The Wayne train.
Jordan, Aldi, Jerry, Purdue, and Snake, all representing Team ROC up there in Harrisburg, North Carolina.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand here with Big Wayne Martin. Big Wayne, you look like you expended a lot of energy there, man. Quit laughing. I'm trying to make an interview legit. Come on now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I did a little bit.
Okay, well, before I get in any more trouble than what I'm already in, tell us about, I see you got Anthem Athletics shirt on. Anybody you want to thank? I know you want to talk about them a little bit.
I want to thank Anthem Athletics, Ed Dalton for bringing me on with Anthem Athletics, my wife, all my friends and family that are here, my teammates, everybody who's helped me along
I just
the way.
got word from the ringside doctor
Team Rock, it's gonna be a big year
that
for
Martin
us,
just knocked out
2015.
Ungar's tooth.
I said it right here. Watch Team Rock
I am not
2015,
surprised,
baby.
Joe.
Good
I am not
gracious.
surprised.
Oh,
he picked his shots. He wasn't
the dude who taught
wilding
me how
out.
to
He
box, I
wasn't
like to
throwing
say
crazy
Kyle.
punches.
Boxing with Kyle.
When he threw
Without
a punch,
him, I wouldn't even
it
be in
landed.
here.
When
Oh,
he threw a
absolutely.
kick,
Ladies
it
and
landed.
gentlemen, give him a hand. The nicest badass I know, Big Wayne Martin.
The man with $1 million
That's right, you took
smile.
Jordan's
The
title.
Wayne train, folks.